Hello everyone and welcome back to the C-Tuber44 channel here on YouTube, and I'm happy to say for this weekend Formula 1 is back on the channel after a long awaited pause. We did do sprint qualifying yesterday which has gone live, so if you haven't already, give that a watch so you can see what went on. It was full of drama, but I'll give you a spoiler, we did come out on pole. We have sprint race today for you guys, and then we'll have qualifying and the race over the next 2 days as well. Starting on pole, like I said, it has been a long while since we've been on Formula 1, so I'm really happy that we are finally back. It was the first video that we ever did on the channel, so I'm really happy that this is back. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can help push us towards our goal and support the channel to get us towards 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That is the main goal. We do have a sub goal as well, which is to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and if we are successful in that, we will be doing a pack opening video where we'll be on FC26 and we'll be opening 20,000 FC points worth of packs. You won't want to miss out on the chance to see that video, so please hit that subscribe button to help make that possible. I'm going to jump into the cockpit now though, and I'll see you all as we play Formula 1 in our race in Austria for the sprint race today. I'll see you all there.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. The engineer lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Albon, Bottas, Ocon, Gasly, Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say...
Hi everyone, so you join me on the grid ready for the sprint race today. I'll quickly run you through my strategy. So I am starting on the medium tyre. It says that we're going to have a wet race towards the end. I'm not sure if we will. So I'm going to stick with the medium tyres just because I know that tyre will definitely get to the end, because I don't know how much that rain is going to affect us in this race. We'll of course starting on pole. I'll make a start on the formation lap. I am nervous about this one because we do have a knackered engine. So the internal combustion engine is a bit worn.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down.
A lot of races coming up where it's going to be relying on our straight line speed, our power from the engine. Tracks like Silverstone, Monza, all coming up, and they're going to be very reliant, very heavy reliant on the engine. So I'm taking a new engine in those races, but I don't want to risk penalties in the closing stages. So I'm taking a bit of a gamble by putting a bit extra weight on the current engine that we've got. Very warm parts for this race. Could come back to bite us because Lando wasn't all that much slower than us, it was only a 10th. So the fall behind might take us, well I say it might take us a few laps to overtake. We might not even overtake if we fall behind on this track, because it's going to be all about DRS zones, and if our engine isn't up to the task in hand of getting close enough to these guys, could be in a world of trouble and might just end up free falling back through the grid if we don't get this done. So I'm going to try and line up, sort of looking at Lando from the race start. We'll see how well this goes. You can see the race start. This race starting position over there.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
We're looking over at that pit
Okay,
wall,
so that's the rest of the grid forming
and
up
he
now.
will
Be
struggle to
patient
defend
and watch
against
for those
that. We're
lights.
just going to cut straight over the front of him. It's very aggressive, very assertive. But hopefully, it's enough. Yeah, it's getting a better start. We haven't been able to come straight over Lando, but we have getting into this corner a bit better. He's not done too bad. You can see the rest of the grid all piling up with us. Lando's going to go up the inside, going into this first corner. Will he draw first blood? I'm going to brake as late as possible and try and switch back. That hasn't worked. As you can see, Lando now ahead of us in this race. That is it's frustrating, that one. He's always going to get the run going up that hill, and he's won that first battle. Now we've just got to try and stick with him, not make any mistakes, stick with Lando to try and get back past any opportunity. But you can see we're getting away from those in fourth place as well. And that's what we'll need to do. Just maintain the gap, because DRS is a massive factor here for us. Lando sets the fastest time. He gets first blood in this session. We've got the DRS, and you can see it's just not really having an effect for them. Whether that's down to the engine, which is one, you can see that in my bottom right. That little icon tells us how low the engine is. I'm not going to flick across, I just want to focus on this part of the race. We're going faster than Lando, but this is what I mean. We're not going all that much faster, and we might struggle just to get alongside and have a go into these corners. So you can see they're hurting us. Sitting behind them, the downforce is really effective. We've managed to open up that gap through this twisty section of the track. We use a bit of this to try and get a bit closer. Coming down.
I've got some information on Alonso. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Hopefully it will allow us to have another go. So we will get the DRS again, which will just bring us closer. We're not going to be able to have a go. Lando going quicker than us. We've gone a bit wide there. That's going to be hurtful to us. Coming up the hill, we've got the DRS now. We'll surely get a bit closer. Yeah, I don't think it's really close enough to really do anything. Come down into this part of the track. You don't want to hang on into the inside on this corner. There's any contact and that could put both cars out. Or definitely yourself. It's the last thing I want to do. So much better through there this time, getting closer to Lando. Just need to maintain it. Stay behind, try and keep this car planted on the track, which isn't easy with the turbulent air from the car in front. Done really well through that corner now. Probably should have dropped another gear and we've ran wide, which won't help. We are much closer to Lando here to have a go. Oh, I've gone deep. I broke really late there. And that's allowed Lando to get away. He's pulled out, not even within a second now, and that's going to hurt our DRS. We're not going to get DRS coming down this straight now. Oh no, we still got it. I broke late, hoping I could still get something just to defend from Charles behind. Have to be a bit more careful now. You see we're pushing that extra bit harder, trying to close this gap. It's a marginal difference between myself and Lando. I feel like there's certain areas where we're quicker, and it's not even on the straight really. Sort of in the corner, but still pull out that gap. Yellow flag. Oh, his engine's blown! Lando's engine's blown! And we take the lead! in the Austrian Grand Prix. We take the lead in the sprint. That's massive, that is, in the World Championship. I've got the 2 cars behind catching up as well.
Okay, and that's a red flag.
Red flag.
Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
Perfect. Red flag in the session, and that'll give us the chance to change tyres with Lando going out. That is massive for us.
Chance to take a breath.
And we will go on the soft tyres. Hopefully the rain doesn't come out, but that's why we'll go on the softs as well. Race suspended, lap 5, race restart, lap 7. General strategy, are we happy with that? Yes, I'm happy with that. So let's advance. We'll have to do.
Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go.
With Lando out of the session. Well, not the best start possible. Leclerc also not doing great. You can see it looks like it might end up raining very shortly, but we do get a really good getaway. I can still see Hulkenberg in amongst that gap. Leclerc's now going to have a try down the inside this time. Can we defend it better than we did with Lando? And I come across and we get ahead. That's what we needed. Covered off Charles Leclerc, and we maintain first position. Yellow flags are out again. I'm not sure who it's for this time. It looked like an Aston Martin from what I could see. I'm going to go a bit slower through here. I've lost a bit of momentum here. You can tell I have as well. I'm just going to try and sort the car out. Is Fernando Alonso out? Have these 2 cars.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS.
So
DRS is now online.
So I'm going to have to be very careful how I go about this. I'm not going to defend the players coming up here. I'm going to let Charles have the inside again. I'm going to brake a bit later. Try and come over him. Because he overtook us early, we get the DRS, and that is brilliant. Great defense. Everyone else on their medium tyres as well. No one else opted to change tyres. We're the only ones going on the soft. So this could work out for us in the closing stages of this race. It could also go drastically wrong.
Okay, clear.
Again, I've just lost signal going through there. Then the yellow flags. I'd love to see it distracted as much as they probably were, but that's not really good excuses. I'm still leading. I feel like I've got a lot to do here, and I'll try and
lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful.
You guys can see what I mean about the engine. As Charles goes past again, I don't think I'll be able to have a go at him this time. No, we can't. Much better this time from Charles, but we will have the DRS again. Try and stay close. You can see there the ICE internal combustion engine, 65% more. There's a lot of wear on all components on that engine as well. The turbocharger, the MGUH, a lot has been affected, and that is why this car is running slightly slower than the rest in straight lines. It's probably what Lando's ended up doing as well, which is what's resulted in that engine blowing. But it's a risk I felt was necessary given some of the tracks that are coming up. I don't want to risk taking penalties from these races. Just doing alright to stick close to Charles here. I'm still in these DRS. There's not a full set of minutes.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.5 seconds.
You see, that DRS is nowhere near as effective for me. And also how quick our energy zaps out of the car. A bit quicker this time. We are close up Charles. not close enough to have a goal. Really well where he was on into that corner. I broke a bit later there, which was a bit of a mistake. I've lost that for Charles. Just thought I'd try something a bit different, a little bit later in that corner, because it's definitely a corner I'm losing from. I've lost the time doing that. Might be able to have a goal on the next part of the track if we can get this brake spot on, which we might have. Nothing on the goal here, are we? No. Certainly a lot closer though on this lap. Under the brake now. Charles, we've completely dropped the start with me and Charles here. Charles absolutely bringing the neck of this Ferrari, I think, to keep it ahead. I'm going to keep the
Okay,
back.
final lap, let's go, final lap.
Hopefully get as close as possible. It's not worked again. Everything I'm trying, I'm running out of airs to have a go at Charles. Dropped Max, he's not in my DRS anymore. I'm just not close enough to Leclerc to have a go properly in any of these corners. But now we're on the gravel. He's going to get away. I'm going to drop back into towards Verstappen. And that's massively played into Charles' hand. On the final lap, it looks like Charles is going to win. I'm just going to come off a bit, stop pushing the car as hard, just to see it over the line. Max is going to have a go here. Charles, well race won. We take second place, and obviously with Lando not finishing as well, that's a massive boost to our championship as well. Did I get fastest lap there? I didn't think I did. Same we did, but I don't think
So with the
we did.
sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course, the main event, this weekend's
So,
Formula One Grand
quick
Prix. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, no, we didn't get fastest lap at all. But there we are. Results are in. We managed to finish in the points. Picked up 7 points on our championship rival, Lando Norris. So we move now 11 points ahead in the drivers' standings. In the constructors, still no close. We do lose a position to Scuderia Ferrari. So we drop down 1 position into 3rd. Which I would like to be in the top 3 in the constructors. Obviously it's a shame in this race Nico just missed out on that result as well of picking up some points, but overall a really good race there. Obviously helped out by Lando Norris retiring. I don't think we'll get that look in the race as well. I probably will change the engine going into qualifying for the main race and for the race as well. That's it from me though. All that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.